Here at 5, more than 700,000 collective acres have burned. Several people and firefighters now dead, and thousands of homes burned as more than a dozen wildfires continue to tear through the state. Those wildfires not only having a severe impact on our air quality here in the valley, but impacting tourism as that deadly Ferguson fire shut down Yosemite National Park for nearly 3 weeks.
Some good news tonight, though. After weeks of closure, Yosemite is now back open. 23 ABC's Tori Cooper joins us live from the national park with the latest on the reopening. Tori?
Yes, Tim and Jessica, the Ferguson fire has already burned over 96,000 acres of land near the Yosemite National Park just since July. But fire crews did manage to free up some of the roadways that were impacted by the fire over the past 2 weeks to ensure that the park could open today. Now, even though park and fire officials say that the fire is not completely contained, the park is safe for all visitors tonight. It's been over 2 weeks of smoky skies in the Yosemite Valley.
We did have to close the valley, which is the key feature of Yosemite National Park, and that was initially because of smoke impacts.
According to the Yosemite National Park Ranger Jamie Richardson, unhealthy hazardous air quality levels, along with fire crews working in the Yosemite area to free up impacted roadways, is ultimately what led to the temporary closure of the valley. But tonight, the valley is returning to its normal flow, just with a different view.
This is the first time we've been able to actually get up here in a month. So I bring tourists from all over today. I have people from Norway, I have people from Australia, and we saw Bridal Veil Falls and it looked beautiful. But when I look at tunnel view over here, at least we can see El Capitan and I can see Cathedral Rocks, which is a good thing.
Because of the smoke, visitors like Patrick Engler say a month ago he couldn't see anything he was able to see from this viewpoint today, impacting his tour company out of San Francisco and bringing long wait times for many visitors like him throughout the day. But Ferguson fire crews still have work to do in the area.
So right now, throughout most of the fire, crews are patrolling containment lines on 86% of the fire. It's 86% contained.
Even though the fire is almost fully contained, the blaze has conquered over 96,000 acres of land and led to casualties and evacuations along the way, according to Ferguson Fire Information Officer Chanel Saunders.
All evacuations are now lifted. We had 2 fatalities on the fire. One was the second day. It was a dozer operator. And we had another fatality later on in the fire, and it was a hotshot crew member that was working on the line.
Hotshot crew members work on the hottest parts of the fire, and right now that still remains a primary concern for crews in the Yosemite Valley.
We have some spots that they're looking at. It's the hottest area of the fire. They're going to continue working on containment lines and really working on the hot spots with hand crews, engines, water tenders, and aircraft.
But visitors are not letting the smoke cloud their day or plans.
And we get lucky. Fortunately, we can do this.
And they're just thankful for the crew's efforts to reopen the valley.
But with the smoke and everything, I mean, there's not much we can do, but I'm just happy that the firefighters are doing their job and getting the fire contained as much as possible.
Now, as you can see, visitors are still taking their time to enjoy the scenery here at the Tunnel View Lookout Point. But fire crews will also remain here in the area over the next several weeks to ensure that the park is safe for all community members. We will, of course, continue to bring you updates from the park as we learn more on our website, turnto23.com. Reporting live from the Yosemite National Park, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC.
Tori, thanks so much for that. The largest wildfire